you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure the bell notification is lit. Like that, you guys will not miss out for any future, man. Today's Hoodie Rico. Yes, hood's on. We are ready to, grind in this cryptocurrency market that is pumping, fam. It is pumping. Yes, it is. I'm really excited to see the markets pumping. Every little shakeout just makes you a little bit stronger. Those who know that this is the long game, those who know that this is the way of the future when it comes to not only cryptocurrency, but just really the world of finance. Shout out to you for not getting shaken out, and shout out to all the people who said that there was not that we were not going to have an altcoin season. Shout out to you, I appreciate you as well. Here we got BNB 5.36% up on the day, breaking all-time high after all-time high. No altcoin season. Who are these guys? Are they new to the market? What's going on here? What? 822, 823 for BNB. Did we not say this? Were we not saying it at 400 and something dollars that BNB was headed to 1K? Who gave these people the right to say that there was not going to be an altcoin season? Who signed the waiver? Who said that was okay? Stop fudding people's bags, man. This is an accumulation zone, fam. This is adoption, fam. The whole world is going to be on the blockchain. Do not fumble your bags because you got somebody who this is their first cycle telling you that there's not going to be an altcoin season. What? What? This is you got it's wet behind the ears a little bit. You got to go through some pain before you can start talking that boldly into space. And I'm telling you guys right now, oh yeah, Kendu, what's up? Kendu, what's up? I see Kendu pulling up strong. As I got the Kendu hoodie on, it's one of those days, fam. Honestly, it's just one of those days when I see the market pumping, and then I see people getting shooken now, and people prophesizing all this negativity in the space. It blows my mind. And when I see the markets pump, I come in like, what are you guys talking about? Why have you guys been flooding my community? Why have you guys? And I'm not talking about just XPX. I'm talking about the whole cryptocurrency community because this is a Wag Me channel, fam. Okay, this is a Wag Me channel. That's why I'm rocking that Kendu merch today. Man, we're resilient. I don't know where, man, the quitters got to move to the side. They got to get out of our lane. They honestly got to get out of our lane. It's just wild. Seeing this overall crypto market cap at 3.94 trillion, no altcoin season. We're about to break $4 trillion market cap. $4 trillion market cap. $4 trillion market cap. The minute you see somebody cheating, the minute you see somebody saying no altcoin season, they're going, all that, move away from them. I'm telling you, move away from them. You don't want to be the sum of the five people you hang out with, and you're going to miss out on this, man. You're going to miss out on what's going on right now. So I appreciate you guys pulling up. Let's make sure we're live on all these social medias account, which we are. We're just kicking this thing off. Just got it started right now. I need you guys to show me your guys' gems. Let the Jeets know that you're bullish on Kendu. Let the Jeets know that, you know what, XPX is bullish AF. Let the Jeets know. A matter of fact, all the alts are bullish. All of crypto is bullish. Send everything for the fudders, for the ones who have been bitter. The amount of posts that get made on some boohoo stuff blows my mind. If they would spend half of that time, they could probably still be bitter. They could probably still do all that. But if they spent just half of that time, I'm not even asking them to be full-blown non-fudding the market. Just give up half of the time to dig a little bit deeper into oneself and push some things to the limit like we're doing with XPX. We're on BSC Gems Alert. 487,000 followers. Guys, I'm letting you guys know we got a big thing going on. There's a lot of moving parts going on with XPX right now. I'm telling you guys right now, just go get a bag. Go get some BNB right now. And you know what? If you don't want to put into XPX, that's fine. You want a 2x off of that BNB? Perfect. But if you want to see that BNB grow exponentially, then you park it right into XPX. We're cooking nonstop. Imagine the people who quit, who failed their communities, right? Imagine those people who failed their communities, ran to the side, ran away, and they ran away from the bull market. What? What? What is going on here, fam? Honestly, let's get it together, man. We're talking about real communities. We got Kendu pulling up really strong. We got the XPX community pulling up strong as well. We got the Bitcoiners, the XPX, the XRP, the Fed community, the BYD-Fi community as well. Man, let's go ahead and have some fun today. Never will leave wolves for lives. Oh, Bitcoin's big next move is right around the corner. Ricky, Ricardo. Okay, Ricky Ricardo. Okay. Hello, Lucy. Welcome to the show, man. First time I've seen that PFP. Welcome to the show, fam. Maybe you've been here before, but yes, I mean the next big move is happening right now for everything, and it's not going to stop happening. That's the thing is that we're trying to call, and that's the thing with some people even trying to use, some of their old tactics. We're a lot of people are going to try to call the top, and whoop, there it is. They got priced out, and the charts are going to keep going higher. How high are they going to go? I don't know. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and talk about some of this action that we got going on right now. Also, next Wednesday coming up, if you guys want to go into deeper dives, we're going to be doing this with Blunt House on Wednesdays, really bringing you guys some pure alpha as far as you guys being able to print on a daily basis. I do this, man. Okay, I do this all the time. I like printing off futures trade. I don't have to lose sleep like a meme coin or something like that. I got my solid meme coins, but I like to print nonstop on that futures trade where it's up to me. And if you guys want to learn more about those future trades and how we're going to set these trades up, definitely tune in on Wednesdays. Me and Blunt's going to be doing another TA session and talking about the market overall. But here we go. Daily chart on Bitcoin. Did we not say, hey, even though Bitcoin pulled back, it still didn't print a red signal on the daily? That's how stoic you have to be. Sometimes you got to be like a freaking statue in the midst of everybody flooding the market, of all the people who are barely in the market. They haven't even gone through a bull or a bear, and they're like, guess what, guys? I'm the new expert. Somehow I threw some rocks on the ground with some chicken bones, and they told me that we were not going to have altcoin season. Well, guess what? Those chicken bones were wrong. Those chicken bones were wrong. Here we go. BTC headed right back towards all-time high on the daily chart. Did not print a sell signal. Now, we did have some action on the 4-hour chart, which we're going to talk about, and this is where we get down to the nitty-gritty. Told you about it yesterday, brother. Man, I mean, we got one of the we got one of the most solid communities in here. We're not only just having fun on meme coins. We're not just only investing into serious utility plays like XPX, the project I launched with an epic team, man. If you guys ask me, but we're also refining where we understand these markets. That's how we get, honestly, fam. That's why this channel is very important for you guys to share this, because this is going to help your community not cheat. If you let your community run stray and they're watching all these new professionals telling you that the market's over, you're in trouble, right? You got people telling you that the markets they're wrong, right? So it's important for you guys to not only share this channel, but this channel has already gone viral. I don't know what we're doing, fam. Maybe it's time to put a little bit of pressure on the community. Share this, pump this, market this, get this out there. So like that, your community knows what's up and they won't keep fumbling the bag, listening to these new experts that are telling them to paper hand nonstop when BTC's pumping. You guys want to trade? Leave your conviction bags alone. Go make an account on BYD-Fi. I'm actually going to post a link right now since I'm on one of those days, fam. I'm on a cold brew, no flavor coffee right now, and the markets are pumping when people were saying there's no altcoin season, and they were being loud about that. Weren't they being kind of loud, Saphir? Fact for Life, XPX2. Weren't some people being kind of loud about maybe no altcoin season? So we come back just as loud, maybe even louder in the chat right now, and we let them know, hey, where's all that no altcoin season stuff, right? But if you guys want to print, leave your main conviction bags alone. Print some extra money. Not only print some extra money, but also grab that money, put it into your favorite plays, and eat off of that money. Man, come over here to BYD-Fi. I posted you guys the referral link. That is my referral link. We're also doing giveaways. If you guys are interested in the giveaways, join with that referral link. You'll get a UID number. It's going to be like this next to your login or whatnot. And then join this money bags trade. If you're not in here, I don't know what you're doing, because we got signals for scalps. We got signals for swings, and they are accurate AF. Okay? They are accurate AF. We're using the latest AI technology to do these calls for you guys. I'm using them myself. Accurate AF, okay? So join this Telegram group. It's free. I don't know. Stop grabbing your ankles around this space. It's free. Join in there right now. Even get some giveaways on top of it, man. I'm not going to twist your arm to get free money on the table. But what I am going to tell you is that Bitcoin has turned right back around. Now, we did talk about this yesterday, and we were talking about this. I see more Kendu pulling up. I got to flex for them. See that Kendu merch? Oh, yeah, Kendu merch. Kendu merch on right now. You guys know, man, I've been rocking Kendu merch for a while, man. Kendu merch. Look at the XPX with the hoodie. Don't tell me it doesn't go hard, fam. But this is what we were talking about yesterday, or not yesterday. We didn't do a live yesterday. We had some back end work to do, which we're doing some upgrades for some options for quads, which is pretty cool. If more projects are going to want this feature later on, where we're doing. You guys are gonna see we got some serious alpha to onboard some projects and hook them up with some nice cards, fam. I know. I said that. That's some serious alpha. That's some serious alpha right there. It's some serious alpha. But let's start off right here with BTC. I'm telling you, this cold brew has me ready to go today, fam. I'm letting you guys know right now. The cold brew literally has me on another level right now. So the day before yesterday, we talked about BTC, possibly filling this gap. But we also said, and you guys mark my words, don't just listen to me. Don't be like, and in spaces, people get away because you can't go back and check the receipts. Nobody's going to go back and listen to a space and see if the guy was accurate or not, right? That's not going to happen, right? That's not going to happen. But I said, hey, although we got a sell signal and we got the point of control and we got the sell signal right here and we are right on the point of control, this red line on the volume profile. We broke under the 50 moving average. Did I not state that, hey, maybe let's keep an eye on this, right? That it's come down, because this is why we have the support right here, right? That boom, what? So then we get another one, excuse me, another one right here, boom, right? So I was like, hey, we could be coming down to fill this gap. The first stop could be where we've been before because a lot of people like to go to where, price was at before, right? So we could see ourselves coming to this area, which we did. Or I said, if worse comes to shove, we would lose this support, these previous lows, and it would come down to this point or this lower value range at 112, possibly even coming down to 110. But BTC is bullish. It's AF right now. Today's an AF day for sure. I don't know if you guys are bullish AF right now, but you guys need to turn up because look at how the market is so powerful. Literally, I'm not a guru, fam. I say, hey, look, previously has done this. Isn't that interesting? Okay, done that again. So maybe it's going to do this one more time. If it fails that, which it did have a little wick to the lower side, right here, it went a little bit lower, but the minute it turned back green and got right back above it, you're seeing BTC now almost close to $120,000 Bitcoin, fam. This is happening right now, right before your guys' eyes, where people try to get you shooken out, and then the market's pumping. We got CC Dog pulling up, man. We got a lot of fun tickers today. I need to get you guys all up in here right now. Go to your TG, say, hey, post some GIFs over here for just a little bit. Rico Moneybags is on a cold brew coffee right now, and he's not playing around right now. Okay, he's sending everything, which we have been sending everything. CC Dog, we called you guys super early. Is that not pumping? Did we not call base bunk, which we're going to talk about as well, early? Is that not pumping, fam? Come on now. It's one of those days, man. It's a cold. Go get some coffee. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to keep up. It's going to be hard to keep up today, fam. I'm pumped up. I got the Can Do merch on. I got one of the flyest hats into space. And I got a cold brew coffee. No milk, no sugar, no just pure, pure coffee right now. Okay. So BTC, where's it headed at right now? Let's see if BTC can take out the previous way's high. Ooh, can we do that? Can we come up to this section? And really, it's right here. We can break past this shelf right here of 120. You're going to see that action going right to up that 123 and going even higher. And every time we break all-time high, what happens? We get that nice little, exponential, like the candle goes a little bit higher. Now there is a pullback. That's natural. It happens. We said that. Did we not say, hey, 123, there's going to be some kind of pullback, fam? Let's just be honest. Well, we call that pullback right at that 116, not because I snatched the price out of the air and because I'm somebody that's on a floating carpet. I'm better than everybody. No, because we looked at previous price. That's all we did. We looked at previous price and was like, hey, it's probably going to come to this section, which it did. Did it wick a little bit lower? Yeah. I mean, market makers like to shake out the longs, and people probably had it set to around that 115 mark, that round number. What do? They pull it down to 114, 680, 684. So everybody that was chilling at that 115 mark with their liquidations, they're like, I got them, right? Now BTC is looking bullish. I mean, we're looking like we're en route to go towards this 120. Like I said, we could see bounces again at that 116. If we lose that 116, we're definitely going to see that 112, 110 action on BTC. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to Ethereum. Get your ETH guys up in here, man. If you're bullish on CC Dog, if you're bullish on that Can Do fam, the Chads and Chadettes, get the men and women of Can Do in here right now. I've been telling everybody to load up on this thing called, I don't know if you guys heard about it, but it's called ETH. And right here at $1,800, I said, ding, 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 ding. If you're bullish on whatever ETH play you like, you might as well buy your ETH for it now because it's going to get more and more expensive for you guys to be able to purchase ETH, to then purchase your favorite plays like Kendu, like CC Dog, okay? Right now, daily chart, Ethereum, pumping, looking great. You know, red candles in an uptrend, nothing to be scared about. Most people get shooken out. Scared money doesn't make money in this market, fam. I'm gonna say that again. Scared money does not make money in this market. If you got scary money, that timid money, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna print for you. Might print very little. It's time to go ape right now. It's time to really turn it up a notch. I think the conservative thing should have been turned off over here. I know it takes a while to shake off, you know, that past, you know, sentiment because of this downtrend, but this was the signal over here. And if you were confused about it and you thought we were going to come underneath this section, we turn right back around. This is the time. Okay, Kendu's with you, Rico. Man, I'm with you guys. Okay, I've been with you guys already for a long time, man. I mean, when it comes to loyalty, I mean, it's on another level when it comes to Rico money bags. That is for sure. I'm rocking you guys' merch, man. I love it. We got a lot of things coming as well. Some huge developments you guys don't want to miss out. But if you're bullish on Kendu, if you're bullish on CC Dog, if you're bullish on Jerry the Turtle, if you got ETH, do you want to buy more ETH at $10,000? Or do you want to buy some more ETH right now? Where's ETH at right now? Well, ETH right now is at $3,800. Where can ETH go right now? We do have these previous waves low. We do have this gap right in this section. And I would keep an eye on this 3,300, right? And not that it's something bad, but for the fact that, you know, there is going to be some corrections eventually. We'll see this thing kind of trailing like this, right? Like this. And this thing can, what'll happen, it'll start trading sideways and then get on this. This volume profile is dynamic where eventually this thing can switch, and then this section up here is where that point of control is actually going to be at. So I want to keep an eye on this shelf over here, and if we lost some of these shelves, you know, there's a gap to be filled and bring ETH down to 2,900. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I would keep these things on the table as far as, you know, short-term volatility, money making opportunities. That's what I'm looking at right now. I don't want you to look at these volatility moments and these pullbacks and be like, oh my God, here we go. No, either you print off the short or you diamond hand and add to your bag. That's it. There's no being bummed out in a super cycle. Scratch bull market. Scratch that off the table. There's no being bummed out in a super cycle. BNB breaking all-time high. XRP breaking all-time high. BTC breaking all-time high. ETH en route to break all-time high. XPX en route to break all-time high. Kendu en route to break all-time high. This is what we've been waiting for. So let's not act brand new. Okay, let's not act brand new. This is, you know, we already went through the downturn. This is the upside. So upside, of course, ETH is going to be going to that 4K, you know, breaking its all-time high. The downside right here is 32, and this upper valley range is probably the lowest. We'll see ETH at 3,000. If you have not have the bell notification on, I'm going to give you a humble pie right now because you missing out on the channel, missed out on you buying extra ETH at $1,800 when I said, hey, it's over, fam. We have a buy signal, but what's different is that we broke over the 50 moving average. If you want to do, and I remember very clear because this memory is like a steel trap. If you want it to be a retest trader, wait for that and then send it. And what happened? Broke the buy signal, broke over the 50, which it didn't do before. Notice all this trading underneath. Could not go even close to it. But I said, if you want it to be a retest trader and actually wait after this buy signal, because it was already starting to break and trade sideways on it, you could wait for that, you know, basically up, tap the 50 moving average one more time. And if it doesn't go down, it's time to ape in, right? And here we go from 1,800 all the way to 3,800. That's what's happening right now on the channel. What else is happening on the channel? Well, BNB pumping nonstop. When the professionals were telling you no altcoin season, pack it up, go home, Saphir. I don't want you here. Newbie, Botman, get out of here. And the altcoin season, did you guys remember those people? They were just saying it's over, it's no more altcoin season. It's like, don't put your scariness, your scared money projections onto the whole market. Go, you know, in your house, find a corner, sit in there and handle that on your own like a man, right? But don't come onto spaces, don't come onto streams, don't come on going out there trying to shake everybody out because you're scared, because you're worried. No, you better do your homework. You better do your homework. Otherwise, you're going to keep missing out on this market. BNB, what? 827 today. No altcoin season? Where are they at, Saphir? I'm telling you, I'm coming in hot today, and it's not just because of the hoodie. It's because they were trying to be just as loud as how dare they be that loud inside of a super cycle? I don't know what's going on. We gotta do some checks and balances, fam. We gotta do some checks and balances. You guys, when you guys go into spaces, don't get caught up in all that pumpity pump stuff. You guys better really start listening to what people are saying and hold them accountable later on if that stuff is actually happening. Okay, because here we go, BNB pumping hard towards not 1K. No, there's no way. There's been this crazy guy telling you guys nonstop that it's gonna go this way, right? Here we go right now. 827 BNB, asset backing on X pays X through the roof, and it's coming to life. It's coming to life, and we all get to win. All you have to do is not F it up. And I'm not a beggar. I'm not somebody who's going to be saying please. But for this one, please don't F it up. Please, I'm telling you guys, don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Man, I'm loving the hoodie. The hoodie days are fire, man. I don't know. I came in hot today. The hoodie, I don't know what's. All right, here we go with BNB. Where's BNB going to come to? Well, it can come down to here, right? Where it's been before that 765. BNB moves some it's volatile sometimes. Let's be honest, everybody. I don't know if we got 700 on the table, but it's volatile, right? So we could see this happening, right? If it came down and tested this and turned back around, nice. If it lost this, previous all-time highs and came down and to fill this gap, this is where you can see it coming down first here in 730 and then probably coming to the upper value range. That doesn't mean that the market's over. That doesn't mean that the fear projection people are right. That just means that for those who know how to trade futures, they can print on a short. That's all that means. That doesn't mean your bag is wrong. That doesn't mean that you don't have to be afraid that maybe you got crypto. No. Don't worry. All those people who are like, oh, remember, those people that only hit you up when crypto's going down? I seen the market going down. Bitcoin went down. How's I'm doing great. What are you talking about? I'm in a super cycle. What? Because there's a short-term volatility? You don't get it. That's all that means, that you don't get it. So BNB right now going to 1K, fam, and beyond. I know the XPX community is probably not that blown away. But because we've been talking about it for a long time, and I've been telling everybody just to accumulate BNB nonstop. Here you guys go. It's gonna happen, okay? Not because I'm a guru, not because I'm better than you guys. I'm one of you guys with a microphone and a camera that's just locked in. Because I gotta get this right. This is a .com moment. So I'm just like one of you guys. I'm no magic carpet, no crystal ball, no Miss Cleo hotline, none of that. I just know that this is a .com moment, and I don't want to fumble this opportunity. How long did it take to get another .com moment, fam? Right? We had the internet. How long did it take before you get another opportunity to partake in the biggest transfer of wealth that is going to happen? And then we got to wait another 30 years for the next thing to be cool? Another 40 years for the next .com moment? Are you going to, if you don't have ambition now to lock in, you're telling me in 30, 40 years, you're going to be highly enthusiastic out of nowhere for the next .com moment? No, you're not. We're all going to be old, and some kind of new technology is going to be like how people feel about texting today that still own a flip phone. I remember you telling everyone, buy BNB since $450. Thank you, Sharon. Much love and respect. We got an amazing community right here, and I love that you guys have been locked in with me, and we can check these receipts. I mean, talk is cheap, and those spaces people get away with what people get away in spaces is criminal. It's criminal what people get away with in spaces. I swear, bro, it's criminal. I mean, you could just PFP it up and say whatever you want. Here we go. BNB again. I wanted to lower this time frame down to the 4-hour chart and see some kind of these relative prices that we're in right now. So, like I said, here goes that action right here. That 760. I know BNB likes to do some kind of whoop whoop whoop. That's just BNB. That is BNB, and this is Rico on cold brew, no milk, no sugar, added coffee. I'm pumped up, fam. 10 in the morning, and and I'm pumped up. I'm excited to be here with you guys, seeing this all happen right now. This .com moment, BNB looking really good. Don't fade BNB, fam. If you got a project and you all you do is pray for your project to get listed on BNB, and you don't own no BNB, make it make sense. You want your favorite project. I don't care if that project's on Solana. I don't care if that project's on Avalanche. I don't care if that project's on the XRP Ledger, on SUI, but you want it to get listed on BNB, but you don't own BNB, the math ain't mathin'. The math ain't mathing. So I need you guys to understand that BNB is very unique to all the other exchanges. Is there a MEXC token that anybody gives a flying you know what about? No. Is there another exchange token besides Base? I guess this is the first one coming in that and it's really just ETH. But really BNB is super unique, okay? You're not buying the Bitmart token like it's about to become the next blockchain, are you? Nah, it's not happening. You're not buying the Gate.io token like it's about to launch its own blockchain, right? No, it's not happening, right? BNB is very unique because this is the holy grail of exchanges to make your project pump like crazy, which we saw happen with S31, the banana S31, which we called, and we're going to continue to see. So if you want your project to get listed on BNB, talk to the BNB gods, and the way that you do that is adding some BNB to your wallet, okay? BNB short-term prices down to this, possible tap down here at that 760, 770. I don't really see this too much, but BNB does like to make some funky moves sometimes, and I'm in it to win it. Like, I've been watching it since it was $30, so I'm very familiar with like how it likes to move. But overall, it does keep going up, and when it's up there, it's up there, okay? Let's go to ETH next. Welcome in, everybody. We're going to check out XRP as well because we've been having a lot of XRP people pulling up to all the streams. XRP people pulling up to all my shorts on TikTok. XRP people are all over TikTok, fam. My XRP TikToks are doing numbers on TikTok. We got like close to 12,000 followers on TikTok, but those XRP shorts are hitting like crazy for sure. Okay, welcome in, everybody. I see some more people joining. We got, no altcoin season happening right before your guys' eyes. We're pack it up, send it home. ETH at 3,800. We actually talked about ETH already. I'm pumped up. Let's go to Solana. Let's go to Solana. Solana. Here we go. No way. We said, hey, we'll be doing videos. Rico, check the latest buy on XPX by a legend in the community. Woo! Let's just go ahead and do that right now, and then we'll come back to Solana because you know what? We're going to do it on Smart DeFi as well. Let's come over here. Let's go back home. Let's refresh the page. Come over here and check out all of Smart DeFi, fam. You guys definitely don't want to miss out. Big things are happening over here, fam. A lot of moving parts. Let's come over here. Ooh, 77.1% staked. Whoa. Oh, yes. Let's go, fam. I mean, we got one of the healthiest charts in the space, fam. We are headed towards all-time high, and I'm looking forward to that. This is the time that you just straight up accumulate nonstop, very easily to do. We're going to get into that in just a bit as well. You guys don't want to miss out. For all you Solana degens, all of you guys, knowing what's up with Solana, we've been talking about it for a while as well. Are we going to still talk about Solana? Absolutely. Is Solana coming up here? Yes. Is Solana going to break its all-time high? We're in a super cycle, of course. Of course it's going to break all-time high. In the short term, this is what we have on the table, okay? We have this previous ways low right here on the daily chart. If it broke this, there's 176. I heard somebody in space, they think that Solana's going back to 100, which, it could. You look at this lower value range, 109, it could. Right? How could that happen? Well, it would have to print a sell signal, break these previous ways low, go into this gap while entering this gap, coming down to the point of control, which does act like a magnet, breaking underneath the 50 moving average, and they'll have a little game of first mouse gets the squeeze, second mouse gets the cheese, and they'll come down here and tap. But right now, the way the markets are, the sentiment in the market, the euphoria in the market, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is more likely where Solana's going. This is what I'm talking about right here. 204. And when we break 204, there's got to be a little bit more FOMO around 204. We got that crypto Conrad pulling up. What's up, man? Get the whole CC Dog family in here. Also, call the Jeets if you can for me. The ones who Jeeted CC Dog. Call them as well. We got some things to show them. All those who faded can do. Get them to pull up as well. I want the Chads, the Chadettes, and I even want the Jeets in here because we got humble pie for the space, fam. This is an altcoin season, super cycle on steroids, and we basically won already. Just don't F it up. Shout out to TK with that one. I really like that one. Just don't F it up. And that's basically what you're going to do. You can look like the next big thing in your family. You can be the next crypto guru if you just accumulate and hold. Look at the XRP people, what they've done. Look at all these other projects, all these investors that got into ADA early that just held. Just hold. Okay, just hold everybody. Let the tops actually happen. Here we go. Where's this Solana going in these short-term prices? This is what we're talking about, right? We got this first one first at 194, but this all-time high is where we're at. Now, I would keep an eye on this point of control, this 177, which we did talk about when it was up here because of that point of control. Not no guru stuff, just using some tools to give me a little bit of insight to what's actually going to be going on the chart. But right now, we got a daily, a 4 hour chart with a buy signal on it. We're pushing towards that 50 moving average. But man, that long wick on top of that Heikin-Ashi candle, that's a lot of selling pressure on that thing, right? Looking like one of those hammer candles that people love to call, right? Forget all that noise. Let's see if we can fill a gap and it comes to the downside, right? If we get a sell signal right here on the 4 hour chart, maybe it'll come back down and test this. And if it lost the point of control, it'll come back down to 164. This is more relative prices, what we're going to be seeing in these coming days. Like the way the market is actually reacting and the way it's moving. All right. So let's go to XRP next. Like I said, we got a amazing XRP community growing the channel nonstop. Where's my XRP fam at in the chat right now? Did we not talk about these prices, XRP? Like honestly, it's crazy what we get to do with, like when you're locked in, you really get to see what it's worth, right? Like here goes that sell signal. It was true, it's printed some sell pressure on this side on the 4 hour chart. Now we do have a buy signal on XRP. Like I told everybody, when XRP wicked down here to this 294 and even started trading at $3, I said just giving everybody an opportunity. $1,800 buy from the FEG to XPX, bullish AF, Raj. Bullish AF. We're gonna pull that one up as well because a lot of people don't know that there we go. We here. That's what I don't even doubt it no more, bro. The way that I love this XRP community, like because you got to be locked in to win. And XRP community can't nobody strip you of your stripes, of the level of conviction. You guys were even going through lawsuits from the the SEC was on you guys, and you guys are like, I don't care. I don't care what the SEC is saying. I don't care what the fudders are saying. I'm going to accumulate XRP. You should be doing that with your Kendu. You should be doing that with your XPX. You should be doing that with all your conviction plays. If you're in this chat right now, if you're CC dog and you're Courage the Cowardly Dog to the fullest, back the truck up, okay? XRP community representing. Let's go. I already know you guys are here. I've been seeing you guys tear up my shorts on TikTok. I've been seeing you guys go crazy on my shorts on YouTube. You guys have a place on my ticker up there from here on out. Let all the XRP community know that you guys got a home right here because, man, this is just bullish. Yeah, I know you guys are here. You guys have been all over everything lately. So you guys are commenting, you guys are liking. I look at my YouTube analytics and every XRP short or thing that I'm doing is like just out of control, fam, just out of control, which makes me bullish, man. Like I want people to for myself, fam, right? It's not financial advice. We'll get that out the way, but I want to know that while I'm sleeping, when I'm catching up on some Z's, that I have people like XRP Army, that I have people like Let's Go XRP while I'm catching some Z's and counting sheep. My bros over here just shilling XRP wherever somebody's talking about it. That no matter if the SEC, it's like that's the type of people that you have to invest in, right? Those are the type of people that you have to invest in. It's not always just the vision and everything. It's also the strength of communities is what I invest in. And XRP has one of those communities, fam, and I'm bullish on you guys. Where are we at, right? And I told the XRP fam, I said, hey, I'm not fudding. I'm just letting you guys know that we have a little pullback, but that pullback should be, hey, I'm going to find a little bit more entry. I'm going to enter a little bit more XRP. This is not one of those channels that the pullback is like, oh, man. No, when I say there's going to be a little pullback, I need you to rub your hands together and start looking like the wolf in Little Red Riding Hood, right? Where people are like, let's go XRP. What big teeth you have. XRP Army. What big claws you have. Because when you see that opportunity, you pounce on it. And that's what I've been telling everybody. XRP is going to keep going up, fam. When you see a short-term volatility to the downside, you take advantage of that. What's going on right now? What are some prices you can take advantage of right now? Well, right now, we got a few shelves that we're working on right now. We kind of got the first mouse, second mouse thing. But right here, this is where we want to break. And if we look, it's always happened like Love the show, brother. Man, I got nothing but love and respect for everybody, man. This is the WAGME movement. We're all going to make it. If we grind together, we'll shine together, man. Share this live stream, post this in your Discord, share this. This is where we get to have fun and print at the same time. This is not your doom and gloom show. This is when we look back, be like, man, remember how much fun that was? Yeah, what technology are they using now? I'm so glad we're so rich now. It doesn't even matter, right? So, but if you look a lot of times, this 50 moving average, you see how it's trailing like this? It'll trail a little bit more smoothly like that. And what tends to happen, especially when the point of control is up above, you'll see it kind of, doing its crashing against it, right? Like we come back down. We haven't really hit it one time yet, right? This is a little dip, and then the next one is trading sideways, but you want to at least test it once. And sometimes what it does, like to test it once, and then I see this little gap right here where it could test everybody to this little gap, giving you more buying opportunity, but turns right back around, fills this, and comes towards the point of control, which is at right back at 344. And we already know all-time high is not that far away, where people start to get really excited to break that upper valley range right here, 357, and then going right back into all-time highs, 366, even a little bit higher. Let's almost round it up to 370 and start going into price discovery areas. That's going to happen. XRP to $4. Honestly, XRP, and I feel like I'm being conservative, but safely like $7, fam. Like honestly, like there's easy X's sitting on this table right now. So XRP, super bullish on this. The lowest downside, and I don't want nobody bummed out with a sad face. You better have a smirk on your face, because maybe you get an opportunity to buy more XRP at 285. But if this market stays hot how it is, maybe you don't. Maybe you actually don't. Maybe you don't see none of this over here, right? So we're going to keep a close eye on XRP. You guys got a place up on the tickers, which is massive, man. This channel continues to grow. What we're doing here is giving people the alpha so their communities don't have to fumble their bags, so people don't have to get shooken out. You guys got a lot of new professionals on spaces right now. 1 minute it's hot, 1 minute it's not. We're just letting you guys know to stay locked in. This is a very unique time. I don't want you guys fumbling your bags. Lock in, okay? And we're going to keep it straight up. We're going to get to that Bitcoin rainbow chart and kind of talk about some of those things and what's actually happening with this market, all right? So XRP looking really bullish. Super excited about that. Let's see what else we got. Anything else? I think we got all the blue chips. We could take a look at AVAX really quick. We got ourselves a nice solid stream. Like I said, I got a nice breakfast, man, today. Great mood. Many moving parts behind the scenes. Really bullish right now on all of you guys. And yeah, I know. Like, look at this. Even this is another one. Somebody came in the other day. Like, here you go. This is these exact areas. This shelf over here, right here, still printing a buy signal on AVAX. You better keep this on the table for AVAX. It's $36, 40 something dollars. And if it really wants to get saucy, it'll come up here. It'll come up to the $65 range. I see people from the barn community pulling up. I've been seeing you guys everywhere as well. Make sure you guys get your communities to pull up, man. This is where you show your gems. If you actually have a gem to show, your community should be up in here grinding nonstop. But this is some AVAX prices people should keep their eye on. If you want some easy 2, 3, 4x possibly, maybe, because it can come up all the way to its all-time highs. That's just sitting there on the table right now. Short-term volatility, yes, of course, all the time. Where is it at? This is the price that needs to break, which I'm sure it will. This upper valley range, 25.91, it most definitely will, especially if the markets stay hot. So if not, we'll see some lower prices, $23. And now the lowest that is going to come down to this lower valley range is $21. So no more seeing, $16 and stuff like that when we were talking about it over here. Now, like I said, everything is getting more and more expensive. I'm not making up the rules. The rules are just there, all right? Here we go right now. Let's refresh this once again. We got some bullish activity when it comes to the XPX community, all things BNB fam. I don't want you guys to miss out on this play. This is the project I launched. I mean, we're one of the best teams in the space. When I tell you guys know, there's times where things are consolidating through it. When I tell you guys things are moving in the right direction, things are moving in the right direction. We have a massive month. Yes, a whole month, not 1 week, not one thing. And I'm really compounding this to the fullest where We're going to take this to the next level. We're full steam ahead right now with BNB pumping up higher and higher. Why am I so excited about BNB pumping higher and higher, launching one of the best projects, if not the best project on the BNB chain? People are like, oh, what? What did he say? Don't get butthurt, fam. Of course, I'm just that bullish, man. When you got a successful project for over 13 months, when you got a rock solid community that ate the dip and we're just cruising right on up, you're gonna be saying things like that, right? You're gonna be saying things like that when you got BNB also pumping. So healthy daily chart. And I'll show you guys both views because I know somebody said a big buy on the fake pool. So we got that buy, of course, looking super bullish. Fam just loading up nonstop. Things are happening, fam. I'm letting you guys know right now. We also got the fag pool right here. So here it goes. On the feg pool, I'm going to let you guys know right now. On the feg pool, we're already at 1.7 million. It's like the feg pool of XPX gives you a glimpse into the future. Heed this advice, but if you guys think that we're not going to keep printing for everybody in this project, you got another thing coming. We got more utility coming out. We got more partnerships to be announced. We got 3 different types of marketing going on the next 30 days, which is extremely bullish. And if you want to be able to pick up on this, get your butt inside this Telegram right now. I'm not even playing, I'm not asking you guys, okay? I'm not even saying, hey, maybe. No, I'm telling you, click on this link. What kind of pool? Man, I got the pool working nice right now. It's nice. What kind of pool? This is the feg pool right here. We got two liquidity pools, bro. We don't play around when it comes to managing stuff over here at the XPX team. Oh yeah, $1.7 million market cap over here on the feg pool, and we also have the BNB pool. Man, when you combine this together, what we really have is just bullishness on bullishness. Say, what? How is that the math, Rico? How is that the math? Because I'm giving you guys this opportunity right now. Here comes the BNB pool, $1.3 million market cap. Super bullish. Healthy looking daily chart. I'm always zoomed out. You know, we can look zoomed in, but you know, I'm always zoomed out because we are en route to all-time high. I don't want you guys to miss out because you guys know me already. You guys know the team. Like, we're taking this that way. That's the route that we're going. So if you want some, you know, easy X's sitting on the table right now, if you don't want to miss out on what we got to come, you know, whether you're a gorilla and you got some feg token, anybody buying up this right here, look at that's a nice buy right there. And what happened? That thing went and bought it up right over. This is how bullish this is. Most people are like, man, there was a big buy. There was a big buy on the feg pool, but then there was a sell right away. You know why there was a sell? You guys know why there was a sell? To create arbitrage. Why would it create arbitrage? To pay you for holding XPX. We have some of the most bullish smart contracts that makes XPX so effing undervalued that it's like TK says, it's grossly undervalued. These two pools, this is what happened. This money is still inside of XPX, okay? This sell is still inside of XPX. Just to let you guys know. I want to let you guys know how this thing really works and how it's designed to make you passive income for the rest of your life. Really, that's what it's designed for. So this bought right here, it pumped XPX really hard all the way to $2.1 million market cap. So let's go on the market cap one so I can show you guys. And it pumped really hard all the way up to actually, so right here we pumped up as far as market cap, looks like 1.8, but right here as far as price, because that's how it moved right here. It on the actual chart, it would look like $2.1 million market cap. Because it went up so high on this pull and went up to $2.1 million market cap, what it did was create a sell to sell the XPX FEG token, to sell that FEG token, to then buy BNB to push up this side of the contract. And this is where you see that 869, which if you look over here, 993. And obviously there's fees and we have to pay the stakers. We have to pay the liquidity pool. So all of that just happened right now. And that money got put right into the other pool. And this is always going to keep making these things go up. And we are super early, fam. So I'm bullish on the chart today. I'm bullish on this XPX community. Like I said, you're not wrong for backing the truck up. Like, we got nonstop marketing, and we're going to talk about that in just a bit. I'm just super bullish on you guys today. You guys, when I see BNB pumping this hard and people were telling us that it was not going to happen, I'm coming in swinging. I'm just coming in swinging. If you're new to XPX, I'm going to post this right here for you guys. Don't worry. We're going to talk about all your guys' plays. CC Dog. We're going to talk about Base Bonk. We're going to talk about Kendu. We're just doing a full-blown episode right now. I need you guys, we're 153 people. We can get some more numbers in here, right? The more people we get in the stream in total, the more people pull up. But across all platforms, we got 153 people. We're just getting warmed up. I know we're 40 minutes in, but I'm just getting warmed up. We still got some more plays to talk about. So get some more people in here right now. If you guys are new to XPX, get a bag of XPX, stake your bag of XPX so you don't miss out on this that just happened for you guys. Everybody who this just happened, this was pure arbitrage. So stakers got paid, liquidity got set up, asset backing pool got thicker, chart got stronger. This is what's going on right now. This is what's going on right now. This is one of the healthiest charts in crypto with one of the most solid teams. Look at that. Marketing working. Things are pushing. More people are coming for good reason. You're not wrong. So come over here, stake your tokens. It automatically compounds for you. It doesn't, you don't, there's no lock on it. You can unlock your tokens whenever you want. You need an emergency. You need to unlock your tokens, use your tokens. Or leave it right there and understand that we've been cooking nonstop and we got some serious X's on the table for you guys. Okay, the supply is getting thinner. We're at 16.9. Let's just say 17% burn. Back the truck up. You are able to get team size bags in XPX, where if you went to a lot of other places, they got such a huge supply control that you're not going to be able to do that. Come over here, snatch this supply up as much as you can. You're not going to be wrong for that. Stake it and make passive income on there. We've been live for 13 months. Everybody has been making passive income the whole time. For over 13 months, any up, down, sideways, left and right, all around, we've been making dividends on that, okay? That's how this is going to be, and we have been building XPX, X pays X, really for retail. When retail comes into this market, they're going to understand staking. They know what savings is, and staking is the future of savings. When retail comes in here, we have smart lending tools. I have not been in a space yet to this day where I heard that you can take out a loan against the tokens and then spend it in the real world off of one of their cards. I've been in thousands of spaces. Right now, today, not something that we're promising you guys later on. You guys can take out a loan against your XPX tokens and spend it in the real world on your XPX Visa card. How is that possible? You might be asking, otherwise you'll just launch tokens and do that nonstop, right? Well, because we have asset backing. Every buy and sell right here, there's 1% on the buy, 1.5% on the sell. That keeps bringing the baseline price of XPX, making it stronger and stronger and stronger, and backing it up with more and more BNB. How much BNB, you might ask? How much? Because I could just be saying BNB and it could be freaking $3 on BNB. How much BNB does XPX have in asset backing, right? How many? $47,000 worth of BNB. 57 BNB at these BNB prices. That's why you're able to take out a loan. That is some project's liquidity pool. Go look around. Go look. So the fact that we have that in asset backing where it allows you guys to take out a loan, a 30-day interest-free loan, is huge. It's huge. It is huge. It is huge. It is huge. It is huge. 45K, bro. 45K. It's only going to turn into 100K next. And as the price of BNB continues to go up, because BNB is always going to exist, we grind it to make this pull. It will always go up. I can't touch that. I'm the dev. I can't even touch that asset back value. It's coded in there for it to forever go up. And it will continue to forever go up because we're going to continue to forever grind for this thing as we watch retail pour into these markets and we hand them Visa cards and we hand them gift cards and everything that they already use in the real world that they understand. That's why XPX is so undervalued, because when retail comes in, this is why we stood locked in for a whole year. We know it. I mean, we were in the midst of a meme coin season building a utility play. You don't think that was hard to get locked in? During the end of the last year, all Solana plays and all meme coins are pumping. You're in a meme cycle and you're building a utility play. But this is why we did it. Because retail is coming in and now we have the proof of work. We have over 6 figures in paid orders. We have multiple projects on our pay portal. We have multiple real life companies, limousine businesses, car dealerships, barbershops, smoke shops. The list goes on, and we'll continue to grow because now retail's coming in and we got something to give them. We're not just going to tell retail, hey, retail, this is what we plan to do. No, retail, here you guys go. Here goes a gold card. No, retail, here goes staking rewards. Make passive income instead of saving your money in the bank that doesn't give you anything. No, retail, you don't have to worry about a credit check. You can just come in here and get a loan against your XPX token, spend it and spend it in the real world with your XPX card, and then pay it back, 30-day interest-free loan, and not lose your position. So super bullish on XPX. I need you guys to come over here. Stop playing cute. You know, you're already cute. You don't got to worry about that. You don't got to worry about that. Just come over here. XPX, man. I'm so bullish on you guys today. Can do, fam. Don't worry, we're pulling up Can Do very fast, man. Get up in here, fam. You guys know I'm rocking the Can Do merch. Oh, it's one of those days. They said there was not going to be an altcoin season. I ain't got time for them. Ain't nobody got time for that. Maybe I need to start getting this cold brew like this, fam. What do you guys think? Should I start ordering the no milk, no sugar cold brew coffee? Wear the Can Do hoodie with the XPX hat? What? I'm on one today. I'm telling you guys. You guys are amazing for letting me be me too, man. I absolutely have so much love and respect for this space. That's why I grind so hard for every single one of you guys. The gorillas in the chat. I see Mikey just pulled up. I sold my neighbor's car I sold my neighbor's car. I like that. I like that. My neighbor doesn't know yet. Smart man, smart man. You know what? Come over here, guys. If you guys are new to XPX or you guys are veterans and you guys have been listening to this, if you guys are printing in this space, come over here to xpxpay.com. Click on Crypto Bill Pay, fam. You know, whether you want to do a non-KYC bill pay, whether you guys want to come over here and snatch up a gift card, which is extremely bullish, you guys don't miss out on this, all right? Don't miss out on this. This screams retail. I understand you all over. This says retail. I know when you come in, I understand you. You know something that I saw that was bullish? Saphir, you're kind of like we watch a lot of, somehow we've ended up watching some of the same stuff. I'm sure you've seen Asmon Gold, right? Let me see if Saphir has seen Asmon Gold before we move on. And we got a lot of projects to talk about, so get a coffee to keep up with me, but get your community in here, okay? Get your community in here. Yep, get your community in here. Get the Can Do community. We're not done. We got some grinding to do. But if you guys, any of you guys watch Asmon Gold, they were talking about how certain products were not letting people buy stuff on Steam, right? And yeah, we work with Visa, and I understand sometimes because of certain countries' laws in that country, they have to abide by that, right? But you know what I was so excited about is that all the gamers that were feeling like, you know, they had no payment solution to be able to purchase Steam because some of the Steam games are obviously a little, you know, too sexy, or you might want to say, they can come over here with crypto and buy a Steam gift card and not have to worry about any of that and buy whatever game you want. Solution after solution after solution. If you solve $1 billion problem, they will give you no problem $100 million. If you solve, you know, a $10 billion problem, why would they not give you $1 billion? They don't care. You just made them 10 billion. You just made them 10 billion. But there was this thing going around where like Steam players were not being, depending what country they were in, they were not able to, you know, use their payment, whether it was Visa or MasterCard. They weren't being able to use it because, you know, that country was not, you know, basically letting them purchase some of these style games. Well, if they own crypto, I actually posted in one of the comments. You guys might find my comment on there. I was like, I just told them I buy my Steam cards with crypto at xpxpay.com. They don't have to worry about that. The Visa cards give you a lot of freedom. They give you a lot of freedom. Do not sleep on these gift cards and just think you might want to give yourself something. How about you give yourself a gift? Don't think that this is just gift cards for everybody else. If you're a gamer out there, you know, you want to, even if you want to do things a little bit more discreet, to be honest with you guys can do this right now. Amazon cards, Uber cards. You know, you want to take a ride to your boo thing. You don't want nobody to know. Use your Uber gift card. I'm joking, fam. This coffee got me on another one, man. Yeah, it's my money. Let me buy what I want with it. That exactly. But you know what? That's the thing with crypto. Crypto has always given us the flexibility to say, hey, I know my mom's information. Let me just pay her bill. We're going to mention Can Do. Get up in here, man. Get up in here. We got a whole can do little moment. So I mean, I need you guys up in here for sure. More bullish news. USA and Europe reached trade deal. Yes. Pump the markets, fam. But if you know your mom's info, right, which obviously most of us do, you guys click on USA, whatever country you're in, pay your mom's bill, not having to call these people and be like, are you the person that you're supposed to be paying the bill? Shh. This is the future. I don't got to give you that if I'm the actual person that has to pay the bill. I know my mom's info and I'm a crypto millionaire. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pay her bill and she doesn't have to know that I'm paying it for her. I'm paying it. So let me do it. I got family in Mexico. I want to take care of family back in Mexico. Well, then let me do that. Why do I have to check in all the time? Why do I have to do that? Yeah, some games were considered gory or revealing. Censorship. Exactly, bro. Pure censorship. And XPX, if you guys hear any of these gamers talking about that their payment thing's not letting them go through, we literally have a solution for them. And the gaming industry is it's a billions and billions of dollar industry. So again, not only providing this is what we're here to do. XPX provide the pickaxes and shovel. Not one of us should ever forget that we are trailblazers in the space to set up foundation. So when retail comes in, we got this, we got that, we got everything they need, and they're gonna need it. There's constant news that shows you guys that they're going to need X pays X. And so are you guys. If you guys want to come over here right now, order your gold Visa card. You guys also can have the option tap to pay cards. You guys, yes, tap to pay plastic cards. Let me know right now. Go through this, get your gold card. Gold card is 140. That's to cover shipping. It's actually cheaper. It's going to come loaded. Same thing with the plastic card. It's $100. It's actually cheaper. It's going to come loaded, right? But you guys have tap to pay features on the plastic cards. Much more to come when it comes to all things on these crypto bill pay. We're going to keep adding to this. We're going to keep adding to this because that's what we're here to do. We're not only here to do just payments. We're also here to create, a marketing machine, which it is coming to life, fam. It is actually coming to life. And I don't want you guys to miss out for justshopcrypto.com, right? Justshopcrypto.com. You guys know we got CBC listed on here, the Crypto Breakfast Club, but many, many more things to do, man. I mean, oh, I love that. Fag and XPX to the moon. Much love. Much love, Sina. Let's go. Yes. So we got XPX right here. We got CBC. Much more to come on this. If you guys are a project developer, if you guys are a CTO, if you're a KOL, if you got some merch, if you don't got some merch, contact us. If you want to get your brand out there and you want to break out of your echo chamber, then contact Just Shop Crypto. It is that simple, fam. On the surface, we're selling shirts. On the surface, people getting coffee mugs. Down to the core, this is a marketing machine. And you guys know that's all I do all day. So when I tell you guys that this is going to continue to expand, this is going to continue to grow and be a huge marketing tool, not just for XPX. That's why it's not called XPX. Not just for merch. That's why it doesn't say merch. It says justshopcrypto.com. Connect the dots, reading between the lines. Come over here and grab a link. And you know what? Come over here and grab some of this merch, honestly. Sell one of your dust tokens that are not doing anything. They're not building. They're not marketing. They're not doing absolutely nothing. And come over here, get some CBC merch. Tag Zach Humphreys on it because, yes, this is Zach Humphreys merch. 200K subscribers on YouTube. One of the best most informative spaces, and that's where I got Zach Humphreys to host XPX for a whole month on his show, because you got serious investors there that are looking for RWA projects. You got serious investors in there that are looking for projects that are actually doing staking, projects that are doing payment solutions, that's why we took XPX on there. And honestly, it's a growing relationship between two KOL bros, man. That's what we're doing. And he's a real one. When I started my channel, Zach Humphreys was already pushing, doing his thing, and I've seen him just grow exponentially. And we're en route to grow exponentially as well. So, when I've been hanging out with this guy and seeing this guy, he's been seeing me since 2021. This is why you see his merch on here, fam, right? You can't fake being a man of integrity since 2021, okay? In 3 months is done. If there was any addiction problems, you would see it right away. We're locked in. Zach Humphreys is locked in. So I want you guys to come over here and lock in with Zach Humphreys as well. Buy a mug, buy a shirt, buy a hat, take a picture with it, tag him in it. As a matter of fact, the first person to do that, I got something for you guys, okay? The first person to buy a CBC merch, hat, bam, mug, whatever it might be, and you take a picture with it, I got something for you. Let's see who really makes the ball move on that. This is all priced relatively well, fam. Come on. Easy money sitting on the table right now. And what do we get to do? We get to market. We get to expand. And this is a type of cross-pollination that Just Shop Crypto has been structured to be. Shout out to Ali, shout out to Marlon, shout out to David. If you guys can, let those guys know in the main chat of XPX that I absolutely adore these gentlemen. We did this off the sweat of our brow, the sweat off of our back, okay? There was nothing on the chart to do with this. We have a very able dev team that can make things happen. So this is here right now for all of you guys. We also have a massive giveaway, and we're going to be bringing up your guys' favorite project right after this show. XPX has just been building a lot, so we got a lot to talk about. But we have this giveaway right here and two more marketing things that I'm talking about. We're going to compound these together to give you guys an idea of what's actually going on. And then we're going to, I mean, like I said, Feg Token's up in here. I see you guys up in here big time. Okay, Feg Token. I see Ken doing here, CC Dog in here. Get in here right now. I mean, make some effing noise. I'm on a cold brew coffee right now with some Ken Do merch on with the XPX hat. And they said it wasn't going to be an altcoin season. Where's everybody at? Get in here. So we got a lot of things going on. Like I said, a lot of moving parts, and I want you guys to check this out. So right now we have this giveaway, Crypto Breakfast Club. You guys got to pull up for this CBC hat. $3 million in XPX token. What? 3 million? No, 3 million XPX token, not $3 million. Wait a second. Not yet. Not yet. You better stake it. It'll get there. But XPX cap for the second place. We got CBC cap for the first place, XPX cap for the second one. We got some XPX shirt, some CBC t-shirt, so it's mixed up, so everybody's got a little something to wear, a little bit of both worlds. That's the type of stuff that comes when you guys get over here. You need some of that CC Dog merch? Man, let us know. Let us know. Let us know. I mean, this is where you guys get cross-pollination. We're going to be on the Zach Humphreys, space, and I do want to invite all of you guys to come over here to the Zach Humphreys. Can I see the sweater? Yeah. Got the Ken Do, got the sleeve, getting rounder, so the sweater's fitting me, it's getting tight on me. Okay, don't make too much fun of me, fam. You got to be nice. Okay, let's see. I don't want to show you guys too much of that back there. All right, so check this out, and we're gonna get to your guys' favorite plays. The stream is kicking off. We're probably gonna have a really, really crazy stream. Of course, we got, the best communities coming together right now. That's what it's all about. So I do want to invite you guys to this collaboration right here. What we got going on, 2 million in tokens, 2 million in tokens, 3 million in tokens, giveaways on giveaways. This is a fat, thick giveaway. You guys just come and do this. Ollie's going to be picking the winners. We'll get this distributed. We'll have some fun with this. And then to top it off, this was actually out of pocket right here. Let me show you guys this. This might be too bullish for you guys. This might be, I don't, if you guys, let me get out the way. Is that too bullish for you guys? Is that too bullish? Is that too bullish? Yes. It is actually more now. Okay, it's actually more. Shout out to SK. We got an amazing bot that gives you guys all the information inside of our Telegram. Don't miss out for that. So let me get the actual link for you guys. So we also have this. So man, 90%, 30 days. This was done out of pocket, fam. I mean, when I say I'm an investor just like you guys and I'm bullish on XPX, not just as a dev, I mean as an actual investor. This was done out of pocket, fam. As you can see, it was days before we even mentioned anything about some marketing. 30 days. CEX marketing. We got CBC, Crypto Breakfast Club marketing. We also have 30 days, 487,000 followers. 30 days marketing. We also have the Rare Evo event, IRL in 11 days marketing. When I tell you guys that I'm telling you guys, I say what I mean and I mean what I say. When I tell you guys, if I'm going all in, don't try to, I'm not bluffing. I'm not bluffing. We're going all in and it's time to step on the gas. Back the trucks up, load up on your XPX because we didn't just do one little week of marketing, one little thing of this. No, each of these, the CEX marketing, 30 days, the DeFi marketing from BSC, the call channel, 400 and some thousand followers for 30 days. The IRL event right here in 11 days. So marketing being sprinkled on all that to top it off, chilling with Zach Humphreys, at the Crypto Breakfast Club. So a lot of marketing going on, crypto merch being given away. I mean, it's just compounding right now, and this is a hot market. I was talking to Feg for Life the other night. I slid into his DMs, right? Don't tell his wife though. I don't want to get him in trouble, right? Feg for Life XPX2. Don't tell on us that I slid into your DMs. But When BNB broke over 800, even though I did a pullback, I was like, I already knew that was time to push. That's why we switched on this BSC marketing stuff and attacking the BNB chain. Why? Because it was time. BNB broke. BNB broke 800, and you're not going to kick on some kind of BNB marketing and go after the BNB chain. Everybody's going to be talking about BNB. That's easy money sitting on the table. So that's where we're at right now. Do not miss out on that. This is that BSC Gems alert, and we got a lot more to come. So chart is looking healthy. Don't fade a team like this. Don't fade a project like this. It's going to hurt when you see us break all-time high. So let's go now. Let's shift gears. Let's talk about all your guys' plays. Go have some fun for sure. Make your accounts. Get your gold Visa card. I dare you. You know, if you plan to be financially free, you better be free to spend your finances. How are you going to do that? XPX Pay. Come on now. XPX Pay is the one. We got some plays right now. We're going to get CC Dog. We're going to get Kendu up here as well. I'm actually, you know, Kendu came in so hard today, and I got the Kendu's hoodie on that I'm just going to go to Kendu right now. Where's Kendu at right now? Let's get Kendu in here right now. Kendu in here right now. Let's go, fam. This is where we're at. And I'm telling you, I'm a real Kendu Chad. Like, I honestly own personally my Kendu and been holding nonstop. And when it first came down here and actually at 6, I accumulated a little bit more. I should have honestly accumulated a lot more when it went down and came down to these lower prices and was giving everybody these discount Kendu prices. But it's all good. I've always been bullish and invested. I was never caught up into the dev thing. I was more bullish into the how, you know, crazy this community was. And there's no doubting that. Nobody can take that away from this community. And that's what made this thing pump. That's what's really is the driving force, is the Kendu community. The Kendu community is that driving force. So this is where we're headed with Kendu right now. We're holding at this $18 million market cap. You know, breaking these areas over here, 22 million is the target. Is it going to do it? Of course it's going to do it. Of course it's going to do it. Why is it going to do it? Because they have one of the best communities in the space. It's that simple. You know, this is range trading at its finest, fam. This is what range trading looks like, right? So it's ready to break out and take this thing a lot higher. Take this thing a lot higher. So right now, $23 million market cap is that target, but then it goes a lot higher. Then it starts going, you know, 30, 32, 35, and just won't stop going that much higher. So keep an eye on Kendu. We're going to go to their X account, see what else they got going on. Let's go to X right here. CC Dog. We got CC Dog up next, man. Definitely get everybody in here. We got the Cult coming up next. I mean, the Chads are pulling up right here. Give them a follow at Kendu Inu. We don't gamble, we work. You had me at we don't gamble, we work. I didn't need to know anything else. I didn't need to go, you know, into this or into that. You had me at we don't gamble, we work. Have I not been grinding nonstop? You know, when somebody's got that same energy or somebody can match that energy, has the Kendu army not been grinding nonstop? Were they saying we don't gamble, we work, and that was just a joke, or have they been doing that, right? Have I been saying I'm going to be locked in nonstop? Have I been just saying that, or we've been doing it? It's like, you got to respect that, fam. You have to respect that. And you cannot sleep on Kendu Chad. So you know what?
Right.
We're actually going to have some fun for you guys. It's going to be a wild video, but it's a perfect video for how wild I feel today with this coffee. So let's make sure we got some sound. Let's have some fun.
Kazama, you hold Kendu, eh? Yes, that's right. How does it feel to be a Kendu Chad? So fucking good.
So fucking good. I need you guys to turn up for the stream, fam. Intermission. Tell me you're invested in crypto without telling me you're invested in crypto. Said, well, I have to take my pants off for this. Said, wait a minute. What do you mean? You got to tell me that you're invested in crypto by taking your pants off. Said, you just wouldn't understand. Now, if you let me, I can show you what I mean. Woo! Let's go, fam. The Can Do Chads have pulled up strong, and we had a fun video, man. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this stream because I surely am. Cold brew coffee, it is. No milk, no French drizzle, caramel drizzle. We're gonna go cold brew from now on, and turned up on a Sunday morning. So here we go. I need you guys. Let's go. Let's. I can't. I can't with them. I don't need to burn it into my memory. Here we go. Right here. A lot of things coming with this as well. Can do beers. What? When can do beers? When am I gonna have my can do beers? You telling me I could be can do tipsy right now, and I'm not on Sunday? Can do is community. That's what it's all about, man. I knew you guys like right when you guys came in, the way it was moving. I was not shocked after it pumped up over 200 and something $1 million market cap. Okay, when you see all this stuff happening, and I do want to let you guys know I've had these energy drinks and they're absolutely delicious. And usually I can tell when something's sugar free and it drives me nuts, right? I didn't know till I was almost done with the box because I seen it on the on one of the cans. I said, "Wait a minute, are you telling me that I've been drinking? I don't like sugar-free stuff. Okay, I didn't buy a sugary drink to have it without sugar. Okay, for that I'll just drink water. Okay, I want my sugar in there, but it was that good. So if you're somebody who maybe can't have sugar because you're a diabetic or I don't know, I don't know if energy drinks is probably the best thing to be doing anyways, but definitely try these drinks, okay? If you can drink energy drinks, that's what I'll say. Get you some Can Do Energy because it's really, really good. It's actually really, really good. Let me know. I can let you guys know I'm a really good beer tester. So let me know as well with that so we can make some stuff happen. I think that'll be pretty fun. Can do. Big things are coming, community. I'm just letting you guys know right now. I don't say these things just for fun and giggles. They are for a reason. So, Can Do community, make sure you guys continue to pull up. Let's go ahead and hand out the humble pie. I like handing out the humble pie. The humble pie is we break the 23 million. We start to go back to that, 30, 40, 50 million. And everybody starts to say they're en route to all-time high. They're going to all-time high because we know you guys are. We know. Actually, I have a bag of Can Do. Still been holding Can Do. We got some people in XPX that are Can Do bag holders. They've been holding Can Do. I met them through Can Do, right? So shout out TK. I mean, we got that, right? So definitely has the potential, has the right community, and there's some moving parts going on behind the scene. The Alpha has been starting a rumor here first. You guys don't take heed, okay? When crypto sponsor event everywhere, the world has shifted. Psychedelic Angel, I'm 100% on board with that. And it's starting to, right? Because now we got the BTC conference. They already got Las Vegas booked for 2026. This is just going to be a normal thing from now on, right? This is going to be normal. But when it's happening around the world, like you said, like everywhere, like not just obviously Vegas is an easy choice to be doing crypto events, but you're right. When you can catch one in your local town just like because it's there and it's just like, crypto meet and greets. That's what I want to go to. I was telling my friend like yesterday, I was like, man, I need to go to like a crypto just meet where people like hang out and like you can actually converse with people that like crypto just like you. And because I'm a bit of a nerd. I know what I look like, but boy, do I love talking about finance. So it's like it's got to be somebody that that wants to talk about finance. But we should have like I don't know. We know the Bitcoin Barbie was doing the HODL date stuff, but I think people should really think about having some crypto areas where people are some what is those called, those fast dating things. I don't know if you guys ever I've never done it, but like where people sit down for like a minute and they're like, hey, I love Can Do. I got Can Do underwear on right now, and I also like long walks on the beach with a martini, and then they gotta go to the next person or whatever. But we should start seeing some crypto versions of that. I think that's a huge potential as well, getting crypto into the dating world nonstop, right? So everything will be Can Do, fired, hella bullish, yes. We had a major crypto exchange advertised at our major AFL stadium. That's a sign too, right? I mean, that's a huge sign. I mean, we're seeing crypto.com being advertised everywhere. So we are bullish on Can Do. Can Do. If you were waiting to, hey, when should I get a bag of Can Do? Well, I'm letting you guys know right now. Okay, you guys heard it first. Heard it through the grapevine. There are some things happening behind the scenes right now, okay? There's a reason for everything. There's a method to the madness, right? You guys see it. So load your bags on Can Do right now or go buy a cold brew coffee and then load your bags. This is Can Do right here. Can Do is community, fam. So all-time high in route for Kendu. I mean, bullish community and more things to come. So just be ready for that. This is one that I told you guys about at like 160K. It did test the 300K, and it's funny because we had this marked up long before it even had a chance to come up to exactly 300K. Did we not? Right? And all we do is look at previous price. That's how we find out where it's at. But when I call it right here at 160 or whatever, it pumps up to two something. It's doing all this sideways trading. How was I able to put this 300 mark right here? And that's exactly where that thing went to, right? Previous price. And that's the psychological barrier that Cult is going through right now. But I think that this is going to be one of those ones that people are going to be posting screenshots of because it's such a low market cap and they're doing a lot of things behind the scene. Okay, I'm letting you guys know. You guys already seen it. You could have got in at 160. I traded sideways for a while. I did pump up to 300, but when it's a bonding curve pump fund token like this, they got to shake everybody out. But it's showing some potential. I would keep an eye on this. If you got a Solana laying around, a Solana or two laying around, see if this thing has the potential, because this is discount prices on a triple narrative coin that can really pump, right? You got your Beppe stuff, you got your mall glasses, you got your cult following. We're all in the crypto cult. I know that. I mean, let's be honest. Crypto needs his own iShow Speed or Kai Sanat, and who's an IRL streamer, is entertaining and goes around promoting crypto at the same time. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. If I can move faster, I would do a lot more into IRL. But we're gonna be. I was talking to somebody that's a photographer yesterday for some things that I want to do after the crypto event, as far as like doing it on Fremont and talking to people about cryptocurrency. So, but yeah, that we're going to be doing that as well. We're going to take advantage of, but yeah, I want to see more of that too. I want to see some of those big names like that literally just pour everybody into crypto, and we'll have, that super cycle that we know we're bound to have. But this is the best meme coin ever, and it's on Solana right now at crazy discount prices. And like I said, fam, I really think that this is going to be possibly one of those that people are posting screenshots of their phantom wallet with and stuff. So this is Cult right here. I'm gonna post this for you guys in the chat. Go check it out. Post it to the side. Don't leave the stream because it's a fire stream. You might miss out on something. So we called this one and it's pumped up really well, right? Still doing good, giving you guys some more entries. This is all consolidation, accumulation. And it's real easy that once a meme coin gets past 1 million, it just keeps going higher. And that would be very bullish for everybody. Getting in that early, that's when you start posting those pictures. Let's go on to the next one right now. I got another hot one for you guys. This is CC Dog. Yes, we told you guys. Oh, whoa, no way. We told you guys about this. It said, hey, the chart looks good. Chart looks pretty good. Might be a play. Let me put it up on the ticker for you guys. Hey, there's nobody else talking about it. You might want to get in before, hey, it's just not just little old me talking about it, right? I let you guys get into some of the plays that, if you're not on this channel, you're going to be buying a top that some big KOL already told you to buy. And they're just right when they get paid, you're in. I mean, we were talking about this a while back, fam. And like I told you guys, half the battle in crypto is brand recognition. We're talking about CC Dog. Tell me in the chat right now, do you guys recognize this dog? Yes or no? Here, never mind. I'll answer for you because I'm on coffee like crazy. Yes, you recognize it. Courage the Cowardly Dog. This is the era of people that are in crypto right now. So do not miss out on this right now. Do not miss out on this play. And it's been listed on some exchanges. Here goes your Biconomy, your XT. Really nobody really big. I've been giving you guys this alpha early. Watch when all the big YouTubers are talking about it now at the $10, $20 million market cap. You're going to be like, man. So this has some serious potential. Attitude on base is still, or altitude on base is still going higher, which I love, which I absolutely love. Very nice. 1 second. Stream try to crash on us. Okay, but we're back because we got OBS, so we're not subject to the crashing. It's when we're too bullish on the stream and they can't handle the bullishness. They're like, oh my God, he's telling everybody how to print. Shut him down. Shut him down. He's getting everybody to print nonstop. They got some giveaways. He's getting them to print. We don't want them to print. We want to crack the whip on them nonstop. It's like, boy, you better move around with that. move around with it. You got CC Dog, Courage, the dog, ERC20 token. And like I said earlier, you guys want to buy more of this when base is when ETH is costing 10,000? ETH is going to pump everything on ETH. That's just going to happen. Do not miss out right now on some plays like this. And I said, hey, it's got its pullback right to $1 million market cap. I showed you guys what's up. And here it goes. A little pumpity pump, pump, pump. Going up to $3 million market cap. Where does it got to go to? You guys know, 5 million. What is it got? What is it going to do after that? You guys know. You guys are locked in with me. It's going to go to 10. And if it has the nerve and the community has the audacity to say, hey, we know we haven't seen nobody else do Courage the Dog. This is fire. It's brand recognized. It's already on exchanges. We break 10 million. This thing will go into 20, 30 million. Are we not seeing that some of these real animation things are becoming to play a little bit, like with Manu, with the cat, right? These real ones. So here you go. Courage the Cowardly Dog. CC Dog. Do not miss on this. Don't wait for ETH to be 10K. Don't wait for this one to be 10 million. If you're bullish and you got ETH, sprinkle it. Like I said, you got to respect the healthy chart and a community that actually wants it to keep linking it look strong. And they got it. It's right there in front of your eyes. So my targets right now for this thing, 5 million, crush it, 10 million, go even higher, and possibly send this thing into the tens of millions of market cap. And who knows? We're really waiting for retail. You don't think retail is going to recognize this dog? Whatever floor this project wants to hold, whatever floor this community wants to create, if we're really investing and holding for retail adoption, and this is what we want real adoption to happen in the space. And that's where we know that we're actually going to print, because we're still over here. We're still the innovators, the early adopters. This is where the life-changing money comes in. Even after this, these guys will still be hooking us up with life-changing money. But this is retail. This happens every time with technology. I'm not saying this is just for crypto. This happened with cell phones. This happened with computers in people's houses. This happened with laptops. This happened with the adoption of cars. When it comes to any technological advancement, this is the curve that happens. And then you have to wait another 30, 40 years and they come out with something cool, and you'll probably be too lazy to do something about it, right? At least I will. But right now, this is our time. So when retail comes in, they're going to for sure be able to identify this dog. Whatever floor they want to hold, this thing can go a lot higher. Keep an eye on CC Dog, fam. Hot play right there for you guys right there. Have another hot play for you guys as well. This one, been printing for the community. Got you guys, man, early over here. And actually, we first got in and then it went up and it came back down. I know it consolidated sideways for a little bit and was testing anybody who was in the Moneybags Mansion. If you're in the Moneybags Mansion and you want to get in on these plays, it's free. Also, the money bag trades, it's free. I'm making my own money printing, fam. I'm not asking you guys for anything. Get in these TGs that are absolutely free. This is where I'm posting these plays super early. And if you're a project that wants to get posted in there as an early play, let me know so we can post you in there and people can get in on your play really early, like we did right over here on base bonk. Yes, bonk on base. And it went up to 5 something, came down, consolidated, but look at how strong this is. It's already went up. Don't tell me you didn't print on it. Been finding it like the cult play. I've been finding you guys some plays even under 500K market cap that you guys can get in early and see some actual gains. And then all the big influencers are talking about, I'm just a tiny little, influencer, and I'm shadow banned at that. They got me in the shadow realm. And we still call the plays that print. And then you hear everybody screaming about it, that they called in, blah, 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 blah. But there's no receipts. You can't check it, right? Because there's no video proof. You say, on one of my spaces, I called it. I did. What space? One of those. Go check. Go see if you can find it. They're always right, aren't they? Here we go, man. Base bonk right here. This is a solid play for you guys. Do not miss out on this play right now. It is still early. It is still very early, and we see some Biconomy listings. We see some listings going on. Obviously, they're following the Chad Rico money bags. Solid play. You guys see it. I mean, one of the early ones again on these plays. You're not seeing nobody else. You see this guy right here, whoever this guy is. And it's going to keep happening. We're going to keep finding these plays. Like I said, it's free. Join the Moneybags Mansion. Join, use my referral link and join this if you guys want to scout the Moneybags trades. It's free. It's always going to be free. It's just going to stay free. I'm doing my own things. You guys see me printing on a regular. It's free for those who For those who want it, you got to swim to the edge, though. I'm not jumping in the pool. I've done that too many times in my life. So whoever swims to the edge and comes and gets that money, it's right there. It has your name on it. I promise you that. Load up on XPX and put your name on the bag. It's yours. Load up on your base bunk. Put your name on it. It's yours. But you got to pull up for your bag. You got to grind for that bag. And this community right now has some serious potential to grind for it and to wait for that base hit. I think a lot of base plays are going to do really good as far as when we're seeing retail come in against this. I guess today's conversation is really about the super cycle enticing retail to come in and how all these prices are basically fire sale prices on all your favorite projects. Prices for the low that you guys can just get on your highly conviction plays. You got your speculative plays, right? But man, I've been on point with calling these low plays when they come out of nowhere like this, and this is one of them that I do want you guys to keep on. This is base bunk consolidating now 844, already proved that it can break 1 million. We'll mark it up. It's up to the community. It's up to this dev team. Are they going to keep pushing this thing hard? Do they want to break $5 million market cap? Do they want to see Valhalla? Do they want to go to the moon? Well, this is what the space tests you on. It tests a community on conviction. It tests the team on determination. It could be a bonk. It could be a cat. It could be a dog. It could be Kendo. It could be XPX. The markets will test your conviction. If the community continues to rally together and continue to push higher floors, time and price will meet and you guys will all be happy. So let's keep pushing together 100%. This is base bonk. Solid play. I still think it's early. You're not too late. If you want to get some earlier plays and you're like, okay, that one's already extended. I want to get in on the plays like when you're calling them down here, like we called Manu way down here. And now everybody and their mom's a professional on it. We called it super cheap. And you guys can come join that Moneybags Mansion. Stay with the bell notification lit to the channel. Support the channel by sharing the links, sharing the vibe like that. It goes a long way, fam. If you guys can meet me halfway by sharing this on your Facebook, sharing it in your Discord, this is how we grow the channel so more people can get more eyes on your investment. Your 60-hour work week, your 80-hour work week that you invest into your Kendo, or you invest into your XPX, or you invest into your Manu, or your bunk on base. I'm doing everything I can to get the word out there, but you got to bring people so they can hear what we're talking about. Manu was another play that if you're locked in with me on this channel, you're going to print. It's not financial advice. We'll get it out the way. None of this is, right? Nobody can. But whether or not we find some of these plays because we've been in the market so long and we understand the patterns, that's not the case. We could really make some things happen. So right here, it was down here like $3 million market cap. This thing's pumped up. It's found a support. I said to save some dry powder on this one, right? Save some dry powder. Can we also look at the crypto called Crypto Barn? Has been based on the narrative that the Simpsons predicted crypto. Nice, man. That's nice. That was a smart idea right there. That's a good idea. So what do we got? We got breaking news. Hedera HBAR ETF is now approved this month and becomes digital money collected. Man, and shout out to Psychedelic Angel. She's been telling everybody about HBAR and actually telling everybody about altitude, which we're also going to talk about. But fam, this is the channel right here. This is the no fluff. This is the nitty gritty channel right here where we find the heavy hitters and we find the plays and we print together. And we make sure we don't get shaken out. And we don't let some rookies tell us that there's not going to be altcoin season and they don't know what the heck they're talking about, right? Now, everybody who got shooken out because this guy's got a bunch of fake followers on Twitter and they think that he actually knows something. So he's telling people it's over and got everybody to get shooken out for no reason. Now, you better not do that. You better make sure it's been somebody who's been locked TF in, okay? And we're locked in over here. Manu's another play. I don't think this one's done. I think saving some dry powder if you want to chase this one. You're like, hey, some of this got to add up somewhere, which it does. 3.1 million followers on IG, 7 million on TikTok, 12 million on YouTube. Those are numbers not to be ignored. I'm a numbers person. They're going to add up somewhere. So if you want to save some dry powder, fine. If you're like, hey, I'll hold this one to $1 billion market cap, then I'll just buy it right here, set it and forget it, and let it do what it has to do. But there is some growing pains that it's going to go through in this little section and then have its pop, okay? And then have its pop. These plays will set us up for life. We dream of absolutely Psychedelic Angel. And you know what's amazing is like none of us are just saying these things. We're actually putting in the work for these things. Like I swear, sometimes people are like, they want to just go out to the dirt and scream strawberries at it and just want this like strawberries to pop up out of nowhere. It's like, this is the law, the land of labor. Like everything about this land, this existence You have to plant the seed. You reap what you sow, right? And here goes another one that if you guys planted a seed a long time ago when this beautiful person, beautiful soul, psychedelic angel that is part of the XPX community as well, told us about a hot base play. And you guys, look, a seed could have been planted down here at 20K market cap. You could have been watering the seed, or hey, say, let the community water the seed, let the team water the seed. But this thing has been pumping nonstop. Reflections in USDC coming all the way up to 125K market cap. And I don't think this one's done by any means necessary. By any means necessary. This one's not done. This one's not done. So if you're looking for another place to not scream strawberries, you're not just going to wish upon a star. You're actually going to do a little bit of the work because it takes that. Okay, that's just part of it. And I think you should, like, it's cool. It's not a bad thing to plant a seed and water it and watch what you've worked so hard for bear fruit for you. Like, come on, you're gonna you don't like doing that? It's like if you can't take care of yourself, who's gonna take care of you for you, right? So finding you guys even some sleeper plays, some plays that you're like, oh, what's going on over here? Altitude right here. And I think the name is matching the way the chart is looking right now. It is having some altitude put into this thing and it's going higher, higher, and higher. And it's holding really strong at 125K market cap. Deflationary token, fire token. And I don't want you guys to miss out. I'm actually going to do you guys a solid one. Maybe you guys will listen. If you got base, sprinkle it. If you don't, go get some base and sprinkle it. If you don't want to do that, you know, when you see this tree bearing some serious fruit, just know that you have plenty of opportunity to put a seed in the dirt and nurture that thing and watch it grow. That's all it takes, fam. No, nobody's doing anything special out here. Just some people are following through with everything that they got to do. That's all it is. So altitude, another play right here. Let's go to the X account, see what they got over there. Man, we got ourselves the cold brew is might be the way to go from now on. It might be the way to go. We got altitude base. Very nice. Very bullish on this project. Psychedelic Angel, if you got somebody from the team that wants to come up and talk about this project, you got the Batman line, just let me know. The phone rings red. I don't even check it. I just pick it up and we'll make some things happen because this is a healthy chart. Not every project needs to have some kind of crazy amount of volume. The markets don't test volume. The markets test conviction. This has, look, the volume is just sitting there cruising. Is that? No. Chart vertical. Why? Testing conviction. People like it. DCA, it works, right? It works. So altitude, giving you that one with a little bit of attitude. Okay, let's go. Let's see what else we got up in here. We got the barn community up here. We'll check you guys out right now. The crypto barn community with a solid FOMO chart. This is a FOMO chart at its finest. This is humble pie at its finest. What is humble pie? You cheated me. You faded me. How dare you? How dare you stab me in the back? We were gonna pump this thing. Just be patient. Oh, you couldn't be patient. All right. Well, here, humble pie, pump the chart. Let's go. This is crypto barn predicted since almost 77, 1997. This was a smart find to do this right here. This has some potential. You know, that's a smart find. That's smart crypto stuff. And who doesn't? That was my cue to come in the house. I was talking to a friend yesterday. That was my curfew when I was a kid growing up. At 10, and it's a late curfew actually, to be honest with you guys. But I grew up in the '90s. You know, I watched this short the other day when somebody was like, "You guys drink water from the water hose? What did they not have sinks? Were sinks not invented or not being able to use?" It's like, bro, if we went in the house, there was a chance that we weren't going to be able to go back outside. We didn't like being in the house. Okay. If I went inside because I was thirsty for a glass of water and somehow I had to clean up or do something, there goes my whole outside time. So yes, we drank water from the freaking hose outside. So we only went in when my curfew was. When was my curfew? Late. Shout out to my mom for trusting me. As long as I did my homework, as long as I woke up early and I wasn't slacking, I was able to do this. It was 10 o'clock. I came in when The Simpsons started at 10 o'clock, okay? Because I like to ride my bike all day. You couldn't get me to come in the house. There was no way. I'm the oldest, so I was like, I'm going to go ride my bike. I'm going to ride my bike. I'm going to the park. Just ride my bike all day, honestly. Just ride around nonstop. But I always like to, as a family, we always watched The Simpsons together at 10 o'clock. And for some reason, I was a weird kid that watched, Home Improvement after that. And for some reason, I like to watch, what was this? Crypto Barn is so undervalued. Yeah. Yeah, it is, man. It's got some potential, but I also, for some reason, watch Frasier. I don't know what I was doing, but when I think about it, how young I was, and I would just stay up to like 12 to watch Frasier as well as like godly. But I still woke up, going to sleep at midnight, sometimes a little bit later. I still woke up early, got my brothers ready, and that's why I have a really close relationship with my mom because just still being responsible. Like if you still take care of what you got to do, I don't have to yell at you. You don't have to get in trouble, but you still got to do what you got to do as, the oldest, and you still got to be responsible with your things. And I don't mind you riding your bike and doing that, but you got to take care of business and stuff. So shout out to my mom. Really love her for that because I still live my life like that, like really, just taking care of what I got to do, and yeah, you can treat yourself afterwards. Ay caramba. So we got Crypto Barn right here, predicted since 1997 with the crazy chart, handing out humble pie, testing everybody, saying you cheated us, and here we go, right back towards all-time high, getting ready to break it. What is going on right now? Where can it go? What is the Barn gonna do? I know we need to see more of the Barn community in here, and definitely maybe have some people up on the live stream, and get you guys to come up and talk about Barn. Have the team send me a DM and we can make some things happen. But right now we have this nice bounce off the $1 million market cap, which is nice. Which is it's right around there. Obviously, it works a little bit lower, but this is where it's holding on to. Which I'm zoomed out, fam. I don't be all like, Degens are that new level of Degens. Like I don't need to watch it. If it's got a solid play, I like the narrative. I like the community, whatever. I can park a bag and leave it alone. And this is where we're at right here. And then this is our next step. This 1.6, 1.5. We'll put it right here, right on the wicks. Then we're headed to 2, and our target's going to be that 5 million. This could be the next range that we trade between that 1 million and 1.5, or going up to like 2 million or so, right? But we got some range trading to do, some easy opportunity for you guys if you guys like the Simpsons. If you guys are liking this idea, this narrative, load up on this one right here and just say, hey, set and forget. I'm getting in on it right around 1 million. If it goes to 5, it's definitely going to go to 10. So I definitely got some easy X's sitting on the table with a spicy, hot narrative like Barn, a Simpsons narrative. I mean, that's powerful. Let's go to Jerry the Turtle. Let's have them pull up because, man, I think it's a good example of conviction testing the community. The cartoon plays look alike. The cartoon plays look alike. New meta. CC. Yup. That's what I'm noticing. You notice that. Me and Saphir, bro. Laser eyes to laser eyes, bro. I see you, bro. Locked in. New Soul Project. TCG. Volted Business. Whoa. New Solana project. That TCG. Let's go. Standing on Volted Business. And man, I'm standing on business with you guys today. On business. We're going to say it a little bit more fun. On business. With that cold brew coffee. And so is Jerry the Turtle. I came in hot today. And like I said, I have so much love and respect for this community because you guys let me be me. And if you like me, you love me. If you don't like me, you're going to hate me. But I really have a great community, not just the XPX community, but everybody who pulls up to the streams to have a good time. This is not your cookie cutter show. We're going to do this nonstop. I can't be doing no cookie cutter show, and we're doing this day in, day out. But if I can be myself, and that's good, I could do that every day. I'm me all the time, right? And that's what it's all about. And this right here is a great example of strong conviction, strong community, and the psychological barriers we all talk about. This little chart right here has so much information for all of us to give you some serious alpha as far as how the space really tests its conviction, right? So here we go. Perfect example. Shout out to Jerry the Turtle community. I don't know where they're at right now. Usually I see Jerry the Turtle up in here. Maybe they're sending super chats somewhere else and they forgot about Rico Moneybags. Tell them to get their butts over here right now. I'm on a cold brew, but this is what we're talking about. This 5 million. 5 million, 5 million. A lot of you guys know we talked about it. 5 million, 5 million. But it's nice to see the opposite side of that, right? That we break the 5 million, we break the 10 million, we go up to the 20s like we always see, right? There's no crystal ball here. We see this happen time and time again. It doesn't matter if it's a turtle. It doesn't matter if it's a cat. It doesn't matter if it's a barn token, a car token. It doesn't matter. What the space is testing is solid communities with high conviction. And when you break these psychological barriers, the rest of the market FOMOs in automatically. Why? Because there's a lot of bots that are trading the markets and they have parameters set to higher liquidity pools, which are usually around starting $5 million market cap, $10 million market cap. The liquidity pool is really thick where a lot of whales have their bots set up to buy at these prices. So it could be the next project that makes them a quick 50x, or a quick 100x. Here we go. This is what we're talking about. So $5 million market cap keeps going, breaks it, breaks to 10, goes all the way to 20 something, pulls back, starts to test everybody's conviction. Just what the? No way we were right. What the heck? Let's just go ahead and move it up and take it to the next level. Same thing's gonna happen. These things are just fractals, anyways. But this is where the community got tested. Sideways trading, conviction. We love Jerry the Turtle. Boom, shakalaka, 10 million. What happened when they broke 10 million? You're not gonna tell me that they went up to 15 million right away, Saphir. XPX and Feg for Life too. You're not gonna tell me that every project that does these things, for the most part, it's like a 98% rate or something. Like it's a really high rate of projects that have really substance that when they break 5, they go to 10. And when they break 10, they get parabolic. And here we go. Once again, if you didn't believe me the first time, here it goes happening for the second time. Holding the 5, breaks to 10, goes straight to 15, and actually wicks a little bit higher to $16.5 million market cap. How high is it going to go? It's going towards all-time high. It's going to break all-time high. We're looking at the next big play right here. They're looking to be the third, if not the biggest, which is tough, right? Because we got Pepe, we got Brett. But they want to be third Matt Fury play in the space. They're fighting for it. You know, the fact that they bounced off this $5 million market cap and they're already back at 15 says a lot about how powerful this community is right here. Let's go over to the X account, show you guys what's up. We got this right here. Some YouTube channels, some Jerry the Turtle people, some Trump talking to Jerry. Some Jerry right here. I wasn't sure what I was seeing right here. Some more Jerry in China. Kung Fu Larry, or it looks like a Raiden Jerry right here. Raiden with some electricity maybe. We got Jerry right here. This kid went viral, got a scholarship. God bless him, man. That was amazing. You got CoinX listings, more and more listings coming. Look at Pepe is looking like, okay, this is the next one. Could be the next one. This is Crypto Galaxy talking about it right here. 14K. Nice, man. A lot of solid people really stepping up to the plate talking about Jerry. The next leg up on Jerry is real, fam. The next leg up on Jerry is real. It's happening right before your guys' eyes. A play that I told you guys way over here before the first pumps. It pumped up. It came back down and said, hey, it's been holding pretty good. Maybe if you felt like you missed Jerry and you're like, man, he said that play was going to pump. It freaking pumped. I didn't get anything. Well, at 5 million, I was saying, hey, it's holding strong, fam. And people can't stand this section right here. They want to get in and where it goes up right away. This is how smart money moves. While everybody's being a G and getting shooken out, humble pie. Everybody who cheated their Jerry, humble pie. Get your slice. Here they go, hot and ready. 2 for 1. That's what's going on right now, right? It's like everybody keeps cheating on a super cycle. Like you are cheating on yourself. No one else is cheating on you. You are cheating on yourself by messing up a super cycle opportunity. You must know that there's going to be another super cycle in the future or something. The way you gamble with this one so much. If you found a solid play and you like that community and they got the potential to be the third strongest Matt Fury play, lock in. If you're bullish on Kendu and you guys know that the Kendu chads are strong, the Kendu merch is even stronger, the community, the energy drinks are even more bullish, real life stuff going on around Kendu, not just a DeFi project, but an IRL project as well. Back the truck up. This is super cycle. This is where accumulation happens right now. It's still some discount prices because if this thing goes to the top 100 cryptos and starts going towards that Brett and that Pepe, you know, we're talking about the next $1 billion Matt Fury play right here before your guys' eyes. Jerry the Turtle. Woo! I'm about to. I went to. This was a bagels place. Let me get a breakfast bagel today. Let's do a breakfast bagel with cold brew. See what happens. And boy, I'm like, all right, Einstein Bros. Here goes another example. If you guys were locked in over here and not waiting for big KOLs to mention this, we were talking about this one way over here. Chart was ugly. I was like, hey, this banana's cute. It's a cute banana. This is a cute banana. Maybe get a little bag. And it did pump up from when I first called it and just traded at $50 million market cap nonstop. But I was like, this banana's so cute. You guys don't want to fade this thing. And then what happens? Pumps up all the way to $600 million. Makes Rico Moneybags turn up with a nice grin on his face, right? Because, man, some of these investments are so bullish the way they happen. Like, why did you buy it? Because the banana was cute. So what? That's why this is not financial advice. I made my judgment off of the cuteness of this banana. And I never thought that I'd be a man sitting up here telling you guys that a freaking banana's cute by any means, okay? But if it walks like a cute banana and it peels like a cute banana, then by all means, it's a cute banana, everybody. I mean, look at those eyes. The level of that cartoonish look was like Nickelodeon style, Cartoon Network style. It's like this thing has some power. This is not just a banana with some eyes on it, although that's exactly what it just is, right? But the craftsmanship and the quality of this is on another level. So very bullish on this one. This one has pulled back, giving everybody an opportunity, but most people, they only want to be in on the pump. But this is exactly where I was at before, $50 million market cap, where I found that base. Listed on Binance, where all you guys want to list your projects, but don't own Binance or BNB for whatever reason. Make it make sense. Here we go right here, coming right down into the section where you guys can check out, the Banana S31. H-bar, man, the H-bar community is going crazy. Let me see what the H-bar pump is looking like right now. We're at 3.94 trillion, still holding strong. Let's go to a little H-bar action. Let me see what this chart looking like. Okay, definitely made a move. Let's go straight H-bar right quick. H-bar on coffee really quick. Hedera on Coinbase. Where is it at? Okay, let's go to the daily chart. Let's zoom out. Okay, so definitely en route to all-time high. It's right at the upper value range. It has this gap to fill right here. The next stop for H-bar is 30-something cents. Then going a lot higher. But, if it's all this breaking news, ATF, maybe H-bar is your next opportunity to, like, when you missed XRP at 30-something cents, you missed XRP at 60-something cents, might be a good time to maybe load up on H-bar right now. Because last time I remember, if I'm right, or correct me if I'm wrong, Psychedelic Angel, this is going to be something that's used big time in Australia as well as H-bar. So, that's another thing that's going to be happening with, XRP. And that's why it's called XPX, because payments is what this whole thing was built on. It's payments, baby. That's what we're on right now. And we're almost at 1,200 people live with us, which is absolutely amazing. We really kicked up a notch tonight. So make sure you guys give a big shout out to all the H-bar community, XRP community. Things are looking bullish. Things are looking good. The whole market's looking good. Tell all the suit and ties that said that crypto was a scam. Boo-hoo. All the new experts that came into the market this cycle and somehow know everything. Boo-hoo. Because super cycle is upon us. Bitcoin will rally. It has always been able to go into the yellow and orange. I want you to look at me with a straight face. We'll get on a Zoom call. And I want you to look at me with a straight face and say, now with crypto adoption on steroids, it's not going to go up to the yellow and orange. And I want you to tell me that with a straight face. And I'm going to ask you, why would you think that? Crypto adoption on steroids is not going to go up to the yellow and orange. And I want you to tell me that people in power, right? And it still did what it had to do. So do not sleep or let the newbies that are coming into the space, just because they got a new PFP and they loaded their X account with a bunch of fake followers, act like if they know what they're talking about and tell you guys that the market's over when it's always done this. Yep, H-bar is looking like a CBDC payment. There you go. Load up on H-bar. We also have H-bar on our list of cryptocurrencies. We also have Arbitron on there for XPX for you guys to off-ramp it, because obviously we knew what was up with a lot of these. When they talked about the tokenization of stocks, one of the alts that they talked about was H-bar. Yes, fam, they talked about H-bar. They talked about Arbitron. So don't miss out on that. We're giving you guys those resources. But I want to see you look at me with a straight face and be like, Rico, I'm new to the space. I'm in this space. And I know that you've been through multiple cycles. You went through a bull run, the 2021 everybody talks about. You went through a brutal bear market. But I'm here to tell you that you're wrong and it's not going to go up there. Well, you know what? It is. It is. Not because I said so. It has done this historically. All the other stuff is noise to distract you. Notice how none of that stuff matters. Notice how when everybody was panicking about tariffs and all those professionals on spaces were like, that's it, guys. The tariffs. If I repeat what everybody else says, I'm super smart, right? If I go and watch something and I say what they're saying and I put on the same fear that they're putting on TV onto spaces and I cross my arms and I come up my high horse and I go, hear you. All the suits and ties that have been wrong about crypto on news have told me this information. So I'm going to repeat the people who've been wrong for years and tell you guys, no altcoin season. Not going to happen. We got tariffs, fear, terror, terrorists. You better move around with that. Move around with that. Where are the tariffs? Where did they hurt them? Oh, everybody who hates him, right? They're like, oh, that's it. He ruined the cryptocurrency market for us. Where are they at now? Did they apologize? They will never have accountability. That's why you have to be careful. Keep your grass cut low, because sometimes people are putting their own scare feelings onto everybody else. Where is the tariffs that destroyed the cryptocurrency market? The market's over. The market's freaking pumping. Okay? The market's freaking pumping. The market's stop. If you're starting to feel like somebody has to look, if I take you into the jungle and you hear a tiger's growl in the bushes, you have the right to be scared. Okay, that's natural instinct of scare. That's what the heck. But if somebody has to go out of their way and convince you to be afraid, you might want to second think that. You know, what is this person getting out of projecting their fears, their internal fears, their worriness, their negative Nanciness onto me? What are they getting out of this? Right? And they need that confirmation that what they're hearing, that the masses love to listen to, that it's right. That it has to be right. They're wrong. Remember when everybody else was talking negative about the tariffs, but I was saying that's just a way to get everybody to come to the negotiation tables? I was saying something I mean, I had some friends here in Las Vegas that, I mean, you could feel that I felt a certain way about the tariffs, which was bullish, and everybody else was repeating what CNN was telling them. It's going to mess up the market. It's going to mess it up. It's not going to be good. Wrong. Stop. If I take you somewhere scared, I swear your own senses will know that you got to be scared. If there's somebody out there that has to convince you to be afraid, you might want to be careful with that person, right? And in these spaces, there was a ton of people using the tariffs, they're just saying exactly what they're hearing on TV and then going to spaces and trying to sound smart because they're trusting somebody in a suit and tie that has not even been in the market. They've been shunning crypto nonstop, and now they come into the market and they want to act like they know something and then also put on their own ideas onto everybody. It's wrong. It's off, and maybe I'm wrong. We'll see, but I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. I know that. I'm willing to play big bank, take little bank when it comes to that because I already paid my dues to this market. I know what's up, and that's why I'm not going to leave it because I already paid for it over here. I know what happens. So if you guys are new to the space or you guys are veterans, you guys use this Bitcoin Rainbow chart. Use this Bitcoin Rainbow chart. We're going to be over here the next halving, and the cheapest Bitcoin is going to be $200,000. And the news is still going to be talking about stuff that you're going to be afraid about. Guess what? There's a new thing that you got to be scared about. And there's going to be new people in spaces acting like new professionals. And when Bitcoin's 200 and something $1,000, trying to flood the market still. And that's why this channel is important. That's why it's a channel to not only share this, but damn near make this channel go viral because then people won't FUD or won't fumble their Kendu bag. People won't they won't fumble their XPX bag. They won't fumble their FEG token bag because you don't have a bunch of people that are just flooding the market saying tariffs this, tariffs that, and none of that mattered. Why didn't it matter? Well, Bitcoin's showing you why it didn't matter. It actually went through all-time high. And it will continue to perform. It honestly will. It will continue to perform the right way. It's because this is the future of crypto. That's just the bottom. This is the future of finance. And anybody who doesn't get on it will totally be left behind. I mean, and then be playing catch up. But everybody who's locked in right now, don't buy a bunch of stuff that you've already bought a bunch of times in your life. You already got 2 or 3 of them. You got enough of it. Just hold on, buy some crypto and change your life for the future, okay? You guys can do this. BTC right now currently 119.5. We got the rest of the markets hot. We got some HBAR news. We got cryptocurrency pumping up. We got XPX being snatched up. Some serious buys going on right now. You guys back the truck up. Back the truck up. I'm going to post this link. We're en route to all-time high. Don't say that you got to, I'll be able to tell if you got like humble pie on your, like if I go to the space and I go to your cheek and I'm like, what's that on your cheek? What's that on your cheek? You got, is that humble pie on your cheek? because you didn't get a bag of XPX when you had a chance, because we're going to go to all-time high, and I'm going to pull the first humble pie out the oven, and I'm going to be able to tell who's messy, right? So make sure that you guys get a bag of this. Accumulate this. We've been here for over 13 months. We have over 6 figures in paid orders on our pay portal that's been live over 10 months. We're doing partnerships and a lot of things with a lot of different projects right now. We have multiple 30-day marketing campaigns going on currently right now. There's a lot of exposure going on towards XPX right now. This is the perfect time to get as bullish as you guys can and not miss out on this. So much love and respect. We're going to wrap it up right here. Give us a follow also at XPX token. Make sure you guys don't miss out for this. Let me post it right here for you guys. And stay locked in, fam. Stay locked in with us. Very many varies, like I like to do sometimes, and a lot of opportunity for everybody to get, Bitcoin still cheap. Everything's still cheap. There'll be short-term volatility, but we're looking really good. So part 2, yeah, there's going to be a part 2, man. There's always a part 2. There's a part 3, part 4, part 5. I'm never going to stop, fam. I'm never going to stop. There ain't no off switch. When everybody else is napping, I'm grinding. When people need a day off, I'm grinding. I'm not going to stop. I'll be here for the next halving, the halving after that. This is the biggest transfer of wealth that's going to happen. This is my .com moment. It's also yours. Let's share it and print together. Let's have some fun. It's all there on the table. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Continue to pull up the Can Do fam, the XPX community, the Fake Token, the Gorillas, everybody in between. Do not miss out on this. Keep pulling up. Definitely go check out Just Shop Crypto. Some updates are coming to that as well. Get your bags, have some fun, join me on these streams, join the XPX TG. And if you guys can't do that, continue to